what do you find? So many movies, not enough time. Action, thriller, horror, comedy, even foreign documentaries. History, mystery, romance, and crime. So many movies, not enough time. Biodrama, adventure, and war. So many different worlds to explore. There's always something out there new to review. We try to step it up with a G and crew. Music, sci-fi, that is the rest. We try to be the very best. Now come and follow us, or hit the link to subscribe, or come request to review, and don't be shy. Now sit back and enjoy this night. You better prepare. Welcome to Guys Night.
Alright, so we just got out of the Oliver Stone 2016 film, Snowden, starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Cadillac's got that IMDb. So, it stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, of course, Shailene Woodley, Zachary Quinto, Nicolas fucking Cage. Scott Eastwood is Trevor. Tom Wilson plays the professor. And Ryan Osford, the lizard from The Amazing Spider-Man, whose name is incredibly hard to pronounce. Let's see, who else we got? Michael Beans, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And the rest are just like extras. But so the overall film is the life story of Ed Snowden, famous in the media for leaking and being, like I remember when it came out, when the CIA was uncovered as being like the source of like tapped phone conversations, search links, and this is the story and bridge on how we got up to that point. I think it was groundbreaking. I think the direction of how the story was taken was excellent. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, especially after seeing the side-by-side comparison of Snowden.
They look so much alike.
Yeah, the mannerisms.
Even the talking.
Yep. The talking too. Like, what was your favorite scene, Cadillac?
Pretty much when they were exposing what the government was doing, and like I always heard people say like put tape over the cameras of your phones, of your computers. Now I really understand that to a better extent. I didn't realize they actually hacked into like cell phone cameras too. I was like, damn. I literally took my phone out of my pocket and I just looked at it like, you guys listening to this right now?
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed the movie a lot.
And it says a lot about our country and about the Fourth Amendment. Like, the thing is when this movie actually came out, it was, I'll give you a little insight. This was actually, it was a year after, or a year before I took my American politics class in college. So we talked about this story. And so it was already in the media how he was traveling from place to place to avoid the Espionage Act. And I was just like, oh, cool. So the fact of like when it got leaked and everything, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, to me, it's groundbreaking, the fact that like our sense of security, it really begs that question that the professor was saying. Would Americans rather be safe or have freedom? Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like, if you could choose, like, what would you rather have, freedom or privacy? I mean, not privacy, but freedom or protection?
That's really hard.
Exactly. I mean, if it makes sense, like, take the guy, for example. The guy who he wanted to make sure that he was a good banker, the one dude literally was like, oh, look at this. His daughter is talking to some guy that is illegal in this country. And in retrospect, sorry, not respect at all, the daughter kills herself.
Tries.
No. Dead daughter.
I thought he tried. She
tried to, but that's why he was freaking out.
He did sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills. But because Snowden was like, is it really at the effect of like a dead daughter? And then he was like, well, look, there are some sacrifices getting up to this point. And then on top of that, the same dude is like, oh, why'd you leave him drunk like that? He'll be in jail for about 10 days, so he'll come back to us. I'm like, yo.
They're trying to set him up for drunk driving. Like, that's messed up.
Exactly.
So many levels.
So I understand, like, why. And it's not biased at all, because they easily could have pulled the biased, like, Republican card where it's like, oh, yeah, look at what happens when George Bush, now, while his administration was in office when this happened, they showed that even when Obama was in office, this wasn't his top priority. And it happened as effect. So I like how it's a very dual message. It's not biased. Overall, I think it says a lot about our country.
It does.
Yeah. And that scene was extremely Woodley. I mean, I'm just saying, if that video was available, hack into this podcast, I'm just saying. But, yeah, and she did a good performance also.
Yes, she did.
She's usually, like, in a lot of things. I'm not a big fan of the Divergent series, but...
You liked Insurgent.
It was alright, but I mean, I'm not like, like, honestly, like, when it ended, I was like, it was good. That's it. I didn't even care about the third one. I know that, whatchamacallit is in it. Jeff Bridges, I think, isn't it? Yeah, he's in it. But do I care to see it now? I mean, anything Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, like it.
I think the last movie I saw with him in it was The Walk.
Yeah. And he kills a role. He nails the accent. He nails mannerism. I want more Joseph Gordon-Levitt, please. Overall enjoyable. Honestly, I would have given this a 4, but Nicolas Cage is in it, so that drops it. No, I'm just kidding. It's a 3.5 for me.
Same as here, 3.5.
All right, anything else you want to say on behalf of the film? Or just...
I would definitely see this movie. It really gives you quite an insight on how this country deals with national security. And it wasn't just national security, it was also fear that was making them doing it. But overall, I totally side that what they're doing was super illegal. That was like invasion of privacy on a whole new level. But I would definitely give this movie a watch. It's very interesting. I wasn't bored at all.
No. Yeah, I was actually surprised. Like, a lot of the reviews were saying, oh, it's slow paced and everything. I was entertained the whole way through. I'm definitely going to watch it again. And there's a little piece that you can get from this. So, I mean, the overall score for the Guys Night Crew is a 3.5 out of 4. All right. So, until next time, be sure to like us on Facebook, Twitter, Podomatic, iTunes as well. And then be sure to look out for our new intro coming soon. So until next time, this has been Jared Avery.
And Cadillac.
And we do what we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time.
We're out.